Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a Sarah Jane review. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I review the Sarah Jane Adventures, The Nightmare Man. Yes, so this is the first serial of Series 4, and in this one the plot goes as follows. Luke faces life-changing events and Bannerman Road will never be the same again, but when Sarah Jane's son has his first nightmare, he's haunted by a dark figure from his dreams, the Nightmare Man. A strange entity is reaching out to our world through Luke with terrifying consequences for the whole human race. With Luke, Clyde, and Ronnie trapped in bizarre dreamscapes, Sarah Jane must fight alone as the Nightmare Man grows stronger. Only K9 might hold the key, but can Luke summon the courage to face his adult life before the whole world is trapped in an endless nightmare? So that's the plot there. What did I like about this one? Well, first of all, Elisabeth Sladen was great. So was, Ronnie and Clyde. And also, Tommy Knight's pretty much been, taking the role of Luke on this. And basically, I feel, represents, adolescence, like, you're a teenager, or you're entering your teens. It's basically grown up, and it can be a scary thing. But also the Nightmare Man. He was played by actor Julian Bleach, who is no stranger to the Whoniverse. He first appeared in a Torchwood episode from Out of the Rain. Then he reappeared in the series 4 finale of Doctor Who as the new Davros. And then he came into this other show, so he's been in all 3 shows at the time. The Sarah Jane Adventures, now playing the Nightmare Man. Now I instantly recognised his voice. I thought, that's Davros, and his menacing man. I thought that is the same guy who played Davros and that ringmaster in that Torchwood episode. And it is. He plays the Nightmare Man, and I gotta say, he looks very unnerving, kind of like the Joker. In fact, he looks a lot like the Joker, and a lot like the Man Who Laughed. With his menacing grin and also his just clown-like menace. But also, was kind of like a toned-down Freddy Krueger. He was a toned-down Freddy Krueger, and only when he comes into the real world, he's not mortal. He's still an alien entity and plans to put the whole world in a nightmare. He was a good one-off villain, and he was part of a speck of space dust that caused Luke to have these nightmares and have him hallucinate into reality. But I thought, Julian Bleach just stole the show, I think, especially in part 2 when the Nightmare Man became real. And, I feel like it wasn't too scary. Because don't forget, this is aimed at kids. So I think they wanted to really keep it, within the PG grounds, and I think they pull it off all right, And I think this was a good way to start the series, and also Nightmare Man. We get K9 play a role in this. He too is great as always, and we get Mr. Smith, voiced by Alexander Armstrong. The whole gang come together in the premiere serial, and this is a good one. It is a good one, and like I say, it's like PG Nightmare on Elm Street with a bit of the Man That Laughed and a bit of like elements of like the Sandman in a way. It was a good two-parter, and I thought it had good visual effects as well. Good CGI, especially when the Nightmare Man was going full power. We even see Clyde in his nightmare sequence. That's one thing I remember most as well from Clive's nightmares. He's working in a burger joint trying to impress an nightmarish Sarah Jane. And of course, in the end, that's where the Nightmare Man gets put. In the end, he gets trapped in that nightmare forever. Yeah. So, all in all, I thought it was a good serial. I did enjoy it, and, you know, is one of those that I haven't forgotten about, still to this day. And, yeah. So, the Sarah Jane Adventures, The Nightmare Man. So ratings, what will I give this one? I'll give performances a 9, the writing an 8, the visuals an 8, and my personal, you know what, I'll give it an 8, because I do enjoy this one. Good series opener. So yeah, there you go, there is my review for today. Have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. I've been Davros, and I've been a Whovian, and this has been a Sarah Jane review. So until next time, run for your life.